Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 12, right? What fucking episode is this, huh? Do I know? I'm the worst. 13, oh my god. It was 12 last week. It's 13, episode 13. Lucky number 13. Friday the 13th. It is Saturday, episode 13. Fuck, that's exciting. 13, that's a baker's dozen. This is a baker's dozen of podcast, of comedy. If you walk into a comedy bakery and you were like, hey, a one baker's dozen of Curtis's podcast, I'd be like, well, fucking here, this is perfect. There's all the episodes that are out yet, that are out right now. Congrats, here you go. That's on the house. It's free. I apologize in advance if I'm sniffling or coughing a bit in this episode because I am sick, but the content doesn't stop, baby. Never. My throat is dry, but my content is soaking wet. It is dripping wet. Moist fucking dripping content. Audio content. What the fuck am I saying? It is Saturday, April 7th. My day was... It's fucking 9 p.m. I'm drinking a coffee. A coffee. I'm drinking a coffee at 9 p.m., which is a terrible idea. I'm gonna be up for forever. I'm never gonna sleep again. So, what's up? I was feeling tired, and I was like, I don't want to have a podcast where I'm sick and tired, because that would be boring. So I'm gonna get some of this bean juice in my veins, and we'll see where we fucking go. You know. I'm getting wild. I don't give a fucking heck. What the fuck happened today? So Saturday, yeah, what did I do today? Not much. Fucking hung out with Jenna. She was a little hungover today, which is fine. Everybody gets hungover sometimes. Ordered some pad thai from this place by our house. And pad thai is fucking awesome, guys. If you've never had pad thai, you got to give it a bad try. It is so good. Give it a bad try. Yeah, do it up. Had some pad thai. Did some laundry. You know what? Just a fucking good day. A good ass day. Uploaded my video. Oh shit. If you guys quit, we're gonna do the quick self promo thing really quick. This happens in every podcast, but instead of me promoting like some fucking underwear or face cream, I'm gonna promote myself, and I'm way better than underwear. You don't need underwear, but you need Curtis Connor. That sounds fucking weird out of context. Jesus, ew. Okay, anyways, pretend I didn't say that. So I just uploaded a video on my channel. It's doing all right so far. I personally think it's my funniest video yet. I worked really hard on it, and yeah, I'm just really proud of it. So if you guys want to go watch that, when you're done this, don't stop this ever. When you're done this, immediately leave a review of it, post it on your Instagram story or somewhere on Twitter, and then go watch my new video if you haven't. And because it's really funny, and that's it. There you go. That's it. Also, leave a review on iTunes and stuff, because if you do that, you're cool. We're going to talk about some... pretty great things today. We got a bunch of weird topics to talk about. But fuck it, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk some shit. Hang out. Drink some coffee at 9 p.m. We'll get weird, and I'll cough a bunch. It'll be fucking awesome. Planning on getting some guests in soon. It's just a matter of scheduling and planning and whatnot, but some guests that I want to get on soon, and it's nice to switch it up because it's too much of me is a lot. I mean, a lot of me is too much, is what I mean. Because I'm not that fucking exciting. Just kidding. I fucking am, but I'm a nice guy, and I want to. I'm kidding. Fuck that. Hey. Okay, I want to talk about this really quick. This is gonna sound like really. I'll just fuck it, okay? Fuck it. I'll get into it. So, brands on, like, social media, it's like a thing now. It has to be, you know? Because social media is, like, the biggest thing in the world. And brands have to be on it. And it's really important to, like, for a brand to have, like, a good, like, social presence on the internet. And my what I want to talk about is brands who are running an Instagram and who are like posting stuff on their Instagram story with an Android. And let me just say really quick, if you have an Android, fine, that's great. That's okay, you know? Maybe that's what you like. Maybe that's cool with you. Maybe that's all you can afford right now or something. Or maybe that's all you can, there's many reasons someone would have an Android. I don't want to be an asshole to be like, fucking fuck you with an Android. You're actually a piece of dirt for having that fucking phone. You don't have iMessage, dude? Well, I'm not going to message you. You cannot count on a message from I. No. Fuck you, and I'm going to shit on your phone. Give me that. Give me that phone. Give me that Android. I'm going to shit on it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you're a brand like fucking, I don't know, Gap. Let's say Gap. How about that? If you're like the Gap and you're posting stuff on your Instagram story with an Android and it's like the camera is shit and the font is weird and the emojis are just like not emojis, what are you doing? You're Gap. You have so much money to spare. You could post... Gap has enough money to get a fucking DSLR camera, film their shit on that, and then put it on and then put that footage on an Instagram story. That's how much money Gap has. I'm not saying Gap does this, but I'm saying if you're doing your shit weird, there's no thought. There's no thought into that shit. And I know this is a stupid thing to complain about, but you try harder. Brands on social media, it's a fine line of being good and bad. And if you're fucking uploading shit with an Android, what you doing? What you doing? It's not okay with this guy. This guy says no to Androids on brands' Instagram stories. What a specific thing. Is that even funny? Is that even a thing to complain about? Probably not, but I'm complaining about it. God, my voice sounds fucking weird. Why? Oh, God. Why does that happen, huh? It's either I sound really cool when I'm sick or like, hey guys, what's up? Today we're gonna talk about fucking Spider-Man issue 38. And this sickness is I sound like a fucking loser. I hate it. Some sicknesses though, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just fucking. Yeah, I got a hunting knife, and I don't hunt, but I have a hunting knife, and yeah. So I see you later. I'm gonna hop in my Corvette. Our Corvette's cool. I don't know. Our Corvette's cool, good dogs. They're cars. Are Corvettes good cars? They must be. Corvette. Yeah, that's a good car. Even just by hearing the name of it. There's no way there's a Corvette that looks bad. Corvette. Corbin Blue. Oh my god. Sniffling a lot too, but I got my bag. No, I got my box of Kleenex here, even though it's Scotty's brand. Fuck, doesn't that suck, Scotty's? I mean, I bought your shit, but I'm still calling it Kleenex. Isn't that fucking crazy how Kleenex was just like, their shit was so good that everyone was just like, it's Kleenex now. Yep. Every tissue is Kleenex now. How'd they do that? That's fucking genius. Even if there was just like, some guy, this is, some guy, like, created, he has a passion for, like, tissue paper, and, not tissue paper, that's something else, for, like, tissues, and, he has a passion, he's like, this guy, hey, Scotty, he was like, I'm gonna make an even better tissue than Kleenex, okay, they can't have all the money, you know, there's other people out here, too, it's capitalism. This is how it works. And then he spends all this money and time in making the best tissue, and then he sells it. And then people buy it, and they're like, "Hey, it's got some. You want a Kleenex?" He's like, yeah, he's like at a party or something, and at his friend's house or something, and he sneezes, and he's like, can I have a Scotties? And they're like, hey, pardon? What do you need? A Scotties. I need to blow my nose. Oh, okay, you need a Kleenex. Why didn't you fucking say it, man? And then he's like, no, it's a fucking Scotties, dude. It's a Scotties. That would be so shitty. As if the brand is that good that they're just everything now. Like every phone was just an iPhone, no matter what now. Like the new Google phone, they're like, hey, I'm calling it my iPhone. Like, it's a Google phone. Why are you calling it an iPhone? Man, it's just, I don't know, it's an iPhone. That's what it is. Or if they called every shoe Nikes. You're wearing like Crocs and like, oh, fucking sick Nikes, dude. What? Thanks? They're not, but thanks. Tight Nikes, bro. That's super funny. Wow. Hope every coffee shop was Starbucks. You know, you get it. You get the bit. I'm not going to go any further with that. But good on you, Kleenex. Good on you. I have a joke about Kleenex box. I'm not going to fucking say it, but it's in my comedy album, Couple of Jokes. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes. About Kleenex boxes, and it's really funny, but no one ever fucking gets it. And that sucks. It's my favorite joke. It's my favorite joke that I tell, and no one ever gets it. And it's bullshit. I'm not okay with it. If you don't get it, get out of here. Get out of here. Fucking coughs, huh? Coffee, coughs. Okay. What else is next? Okay, this was fun. I got in an argument with my grandparents, and it was great. You ever do that? Get in arguments with people that are older than you, and you're just like, come on, stop. I was going to talk about this on the last podcast, but I decided to move to this one. I got in an argument in a car, because I'm the worst place to get an argument, because you can't go anywhere. You're in the car. That's where that argument's ending. That's nothing, like, I guess that's one thing. If you're going to argue in a car, that argument's ending in that car. Especially if you got a long ride. Yeah. That argument's going to end. They were not really arguing, just like debating. Because I was like, hey, your grandparents, Jenna and I want to get a dog. And they're like, well, that's going to be the worst thing you ever do. And I was like, oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Thanks for that. I'm already pretty nervous about the whole thing, but thanks. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thank you. That means a lot. But yeah, there's like, it's a lot of work. You got to take care of it. You got to clean it. You got to do all this shit. It's basically like having a kid. And I was like, whoa, step on the brakes, my guy. No, it's not. No, it's not like having a kid. Dogs don't have to go to school. They can, which is fucking adorable, but they don't have to go to school. You're not, you don't gotta worry about, like, them getting into hard drugs. Dogs don't do that. You don't have to worry about them, like, getting another person pregnant or getting themselves pregnant. And they're not independent until they're 18 years old. Kids. Dogs can be independent in the first, like, year, you know? They can just hang out at home and sleep and fucking chill. Like, it's not the same. And he was like, honestly, it's as much work. And it's not. If you're putting as much work into your raising a dog into raising a kid would be fucked. Kid would be fucked up. Just leave him at home all day while you're at work. And he's just alone, walking around and shit, playing with knives and whatnot, because they have thumbs. That's the main difference, okay? Babies have fucking thumbs, and dogs don't. Babies can pick shit up and eat shit. And they can pick things up. They can go into something, a container. They can open a container with their hands, pick something up, eat it. I mean, dogs can't do that. They could bite into shit, but they probably won't. Because they're dogs. I feel like dogs just don't do that shit. I don't know. I just like I don't think I'm ever gonna have a kid, so I want a dog. That's the next best thing. And I don't tell me it's as much work as a kid, because I know that how much of a fucking shithead I was when I was a kid, and a dog would have been way easier for my parents. They would have been if my parents woke up one day and came into my room and saw a dog instead of me. They're like, "Oh, thank God, Jesus, fuck, wow, thank God is good and real. God is real good and good and real. Holy shit, fuck that Curtis kid. Finally, we have a sick dog we can walk." You know, I'm sure that's not true. My parents love me, but you know, you know what I mean. It's not the same amount of work at all. Anyways, if you guys got a dog, always tweet me pictures of them, because I fucking love dogs and cats, and I have to live vicariously through other people before we get our own. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to get a dog. I'm hyped. It's gonna be super rad. We're still thinking about names. We might name it. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna name it Curtis. I'm gonna name it Curtis Jr. Weekly Chris is gonna be the dog's name. Yeah, it's decided. I just decided it right now. Yeah, so that's topic number 2 covered. I also wanted to address something that people have been noticing and commenting on about my most recent YouTube videos. I haven't put my intro in it, like my theme song thing. And I don't know. I wanted to talk about it because I haven't really thought about it in full, really. But this will be a good time to kind of figure out why I haven't been doing it. I don't know. I feel like it's just been I've been doing using it for so long, and like several years, and I'm trying to like change my content around a bit, change my style of video making and whatnot, and just kind of changing my overall online presence in a way. So I feel like that didn't really fit with what I was trying to do anymore. So I just kind of got rid of it. I just don't really use that much anymore. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll come back. It's still on iTunes as a ringtone, I think. But yeah, I don't know. The internet is so weird, and I'm trying to be as genuine as I can, and trying to be like the most most me version of me on the internet, because the internet's so easy to not be yourself on. And I feel like I was doing that for a bit, and I was like, this is fucking weird. So who fucking cares? Like, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die at one point. So fuck it. Might as well have fun on the internet if you're gonna use it. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I started this podcast. I was like, fuck it. I want to just hang out and talk shit and talk about stuff that I think is fun and funny. And if people like it, then sick. If people don't, then all right, fuck it. Fuck them. So yeah, it means a lot that you guys are stoked on it. Thank you. But you guys get it. Internet is just so fucking fake, dude. Like, when I think about it, I just get so sad, because it's just like people are high guy at a party that just like doesn't know what to say, so he trembles off and mumbles. Yeah, it's just like fucking. Dude, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Yeah, dude, you fucking said it, bro. Weed is so funny to me. Holy shit. Just getting high. Just smoking weed until you're high. That's so fucking funny. I don't know why. I wonder if smoking, if you had to like inject weed into your veins like heroin, like if people would still do it as much. Like if all the effects were the same and like it was still safe and everything. Oh my god, I'm locked out of my computer. Just kidding. Yeah, but if it was like the same, it was the exact same drug, but you just had to inject it with a needle like heroin. Would people still do it? I don't think they would. That'd be weird. Just like, oh yeah, what the fuck? Just like at a concert and you pull out your syringe and you're just like, ugh, fuck. I want to get high on my weed. Let me stab this in my fucking skin. Stabbing anything, how do you know that you're doing it right? How the fuck do heroin addicts are just like fucking sick at finding their veins? Because doctors are shit at it and they do it every day. Like when they're trying to like stick a needle in you, like can you just stick it in anywhere? How does that work? I've always wondered that shit. Same as like EpiPens. Do you like? Is there a certain part you have to stab it in, or you just like go yeah in your leg? Like, how do you know if you're hitting the right spot? Does it just go into everywhere, or does it have to go into a right vein? I don't know how the body works. I don't know how anything works. It's so fucking weird to me. If someone was like, "Oh my god, my throat is closing up. Get my EpiPen." I'd be like, "Okay," and then I'd get it ready, and he'd be like, "Stop it on my leg," and I'd be like, Where? Where do you mean? How hard do I do it? Where do I do it? Do I have to press a button or some shit? Do I have to slap your leg? Do I have to massage it first? Like, what do I do? And he'd be like, and I'd be like, I don't know what to do. And then I'd cry, and then he'd die. You know? I don't want that to fucking happen. I'm scared. Like, I don't know. I'm not scared of needles. I'm not scared of getting needles. I'm scared of giving needles. That's my fear of needles. What's your biggest fear? Needles. Oh yeah, I get that. Like whenever I go to the doctor to get a needle, oh man, it's so scary. No, that's fine. I'll get 100 needles all day. I'll get a tattoo forever. But fuck that. I mean that's easy. I'm scared of giving needles. When have you ever had to give a needle? Oh, never. But just the thought of it keeps me up at night. Okay. All right. Great. And that's how the conversation goes. Giving needles. Here you go. Here's a needle. I got a needle in my ass once when I was a kid. We're talking about needles. I don't know what it was for. I feel like it might have just been a prank. My mom, maybe I did something wrong. My mom was like, oh, you're going to fucking get it, dude. Yeah, we got to go into the doctor, air quotes, to get a needle, air quotes, into your ass, air quotes. Yeah, we went to the doctor's office, and then he like put me on a chair. I pulled my pants down, or my mom put my pants down, and then he was just like, boing, put it in my butt cheek. It wasn't in my hole. A needle in your asshole. That's weird as fuck. It was in my butt cheek. I got butt implants when I was a kid. When I was 4. Mom, I want to be thick. Take me to the butt doctor. I got to keep my son happy. I'll do that. And then she took me to the butt doctor, Dr. Miami or whatever his name is, and I got ass injections. I got ass implants when I was a baby boy, and now I'm thick as fuck. I've been thick since childhood. But just my ass. What the fuck am I talking about? It's already been 25 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm talking about needles and asses for most of it. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about this. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I love comedy, obviously. I like stand-up sometimes. I like making videos. I like making people laugh. I like podcasting and stuff. I just like being a funny person. I like making people laugh. I love laughing at shit. I love like People make me laugh. I love funny shit. It's the best, you know? But the comedy scene and, like, comedians are the fucking weirdest people in the world in so many ways, but I wanted to talk about one, like, a specific, like, aspect of it that I see a lot, and it's people who have an Instagram account or Facebook or Twitter, and they're comedians, and say their name is, like, I don't know, say their name is Jim. Their Instagram name will be Jim Comedy, or Jim Comedian, or Comedy Jim, or Funny Jim, or something like that. And what do you... I hate that shit so much. Just do the thing you do. Have it your name, and then do the thing you do. You don't have to put, like, fucking Jim Comedy. Follow this page for fucking bits. For fucking bits and riffs and jokes and tags and fucking commentary and dumb selfies and of my fucking outfit that I think is funny as shit, but no one else does. Jim Comedy. Follow me. Fuck off. And those fucking... Man, comedy's so cringy sometimes. Like, stand-up is so dumb sometimes. Those people that make the... I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's like, it'll be someone... They're pretty popular on, like, Reddit and shit and all those weird sites of the web parts of the internet that I never go to, but they're like a picture of a comedian doing stand-up, and then it'll have, in, like, big fucking block letters, it'll be, like, a quote that they said on stage, and then it'll say their name at the bottom. It'll be a picture of Jim Comedy, and he'll be, like, holding the mic, and it'll be a black background, and he'll have his hand up being like, what? And then the big font will say, you ever notice how cake is just like girls? You want to love it. Or some stupid shit like that. And then it'll have Jim Comedy at the bottom. And people, and they make that themselves. They're like, yeah, this is a good joke. I'm going to make this myself and post it on my Facebook. I'm posting it on my Facebook profile. And people are going to love it. Don't make that yourself. If someone really, really liked the joke that much, they'd make it for you. I know marketing and self-promo is a thing, but do it better. There's way better ways and less cringy ways of doing that. That's like the last of the like the first memes, how they had the big font and everything. The comic, like stand-up comedian ones, that's the last form of that. That's the tail end of those, like, initial memes. And it sucked. Sucks. Sorry, not past tense, present tense. It sucks. I had to make one for myself. Oh my god, I just remembered I had to do that. I had to make one for myself for this fucking comedy festival that I was doing in Windsor, Ontario, which is quite literally the taint of Canada. Sorry to anyone listening if you're in Windsor, but that place smells and looks like my asshole. I just didn't enjoy my time there. The drive was like 5 hours. Did it alone. I actually did my first meetup there, and it was actually a lot of fun. That was the best part, but everything else, wowza, it sucked. But yeah, I had to make one for them to show and, like, promote me on their fucking website or whatever. And I just felt dirty doing it, you know? I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Is this what I really want? And the comedy festival was like a contest type thing. It was more of a comedy contest where, like, there was 5 comedians, and they you do your set and you vote, and the people vote for it, whoever's the best, and they move on, and they win money or some shit. And I didn't even get past the first round because it was like my first year doing stand up, and I thought I was amazing, but I was actually pretty shitty. So I'm still fucking shitty. Oh god, that was the worst. But don't put what you do in your name. You don't have to do that. Put in your bio. That's what bios are for. You know? Like if you're a skater, if you're a skateboarder, oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, if you're a skateboarder and your name was like Gnarly Peter or like Kickflip Tommy. You know, it's weird as fuck. Skateboarder Ryan. Fucking Shredder Adam. Fuck off. Fuck off. Have your name Adam and then your last name and then put skateboarder in your bio. Doctor. No, that makes sense because they have they are. That's the legal title is doctor. That's so fucking funny. If you're a barista, oh, that's even worse. Putting barista in your name. Barista Lance or something. Or like barista anything. Don't like, you make coffee. Like, sure, be passionate about that. That's sick. If you love making coffee, fucking make coffee. But put in your bio. Barista. Hey, look, it's Barista Jessica. Good to see ya. Gonna follow you for all my barista needs. Ugh. That was like the people at Starbucks that I work with who were so happy that they worked at Starbucks. And they would post pictures of their lattes and shit with an Instagram filter, not even a fucking Visco filter, like one of the Instagram like OG filters. I'm such a piece of shit. And they would like post it, and it would be so shitty looking, and they'd be like, another day, hashtag Starbucks life, hashtag barista, hashtag latte art. It's Starbucks. Stop. I'll never understand that. There are people that like that at McDonald's, not as many, but Starbucks was like a cult. It's like people who were so fucking happy to work there. And they're like, yeah, I'll be here forever. I'm stoked. I'm happy about that. Starbucks is like, it's not just a job. Hey, it's a job. Yeah, it's just a job. Any job is just a job, really. Especially Starbucks. Maybe being a doctor. That's more than a job. Or a surgeon. Because you, like, save people's lives and shit. Or, like, what I do. What I do. I'm just kidding. No, you know what? Only if you save lives, that's more than a job. If you make coffee for people, that's just a job. Sorry to break it to you, Barista Jessica. It's just a job. Don't make it your Instagram handle. I can't handle that. Can't handle that handle, dude. Oh, that's so funny. Fuck. Kickflip Tony. Or Tommy. Kickflip Tommy. What's up? I'm Pop Shove It Pete. Kickflip Curtis. That's my new name. Okay, so what are we at? 33 minutes? This is fun. This is a fun episode. This is a weird one, but I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are still listening and whatnot. I want to do a little... I saw this tweet the other day, and I want to read it to you guys, but it made me so fucking... Not mad, I was just like, wait, what the fuck? So I'll show it to you. I'm not going to say who it's by, but it was from a verified Twitter account. I think she was like a YouTuber, musician, person. And they tweet, one of my favorite things about following you guys is that I get to see your tweets and posts on my timeline. I love you guys. First off, no shit. No shit. That's how following people works. That's how that works. And two, why tweet that? It goes without saying. One of my favorite things about following you guys is that I get to see your tweets and posts on my timeline. That's the only thing about following people. You see, that's what happens when you follow people. You see, literally, the second you follow someone, their shit will show up on your timeline. She's saying that like that's just one of the things that happens. I mean, I guess you can DM them and stuff. But you don't have to say that. That goes without saying. She could have just tweeted, I love you guys. She could have just put a heart. That would have summed up everything. But she had to use all those words. One of my favorite things about drinking water is that it goes down my throat and replenishes my thirst. Wow. Cool. Thanks for letting us know. One of my absolutely favorite things about waking up is opening my eyes. Opening my eyes and being like, wow, it's the morning. I love you guys. Ah, God, it's just some people on the internet don't know how to fucking be not weird. Even though I just burped into a microphone. And that's not content. That tweet was better than what I just did. I'm sorry. Thank God this podcast doesn't have smell-o-vision. Oh my God, that would suck. Nobody would listen. Because I'm always drinking coffee. Or I'm just always thirsty. You know how your breath just stinks when you're thirsty? That's all my breath is at all the time when I'm doing a podcast. I try to keep a good breath. Try to keep a good breath like during the day and whatnot. But when I'm doing a podcast, all bets are off. And there are a lot of bets on my good breath. All the bets are off, and then the people all around behind the camera who are betting on me constantly, throwing money in a pile, being like, hey, I'll take bidders. I'll take bidders on whether his breath smells good. All bets are off, fellas. Hey, shut up. You can never hear them because they all speak in sign language, which is pretty nice for me. Thanks, guys. What the fuck is this bit as I'm doing right now? I don't know. All bets are off, fellas. Stop it. Go. You can go home. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. So this is what I did to end. For the last little bit of this podcast, I posted on my Snapchat. And the first time in like 2 weeks because Snapchat fucking sucks now. But yeah, I posted it and I was like, hey, send me some topics and questions and we'll get into them on the podcast. So hopefully people send me some because, okay, we got some. Thank God. Okay. Oops. Weed. Someone said weed. Let me talk about weed. Okay, I'll talk about weed. Fuck it. I already mentioned weed. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Weed is funny as fuck. Weed's actually going to be legalized in Canada or Ontario at least. Yeah, Ontario on July 1st, I think, of this year, which is super funny. Yeah, I guess you're going to be able to just go buy weed at a store and just smoke it, which is pretty rad because, like, smoking weed's pretty fun. Like, I don't do it all the time, but, like, whenever someone around me is, like, smoking weed and they're like, do you want to smoke weed? You want to have some? I'm like, sure, dude, fuck it. There are a lot worse things you could be doing. You could be, doing meth. You could be getting needles in your butt, Fuck that. You could be injecting weed. I know you're not doing that. Yeah, but now in Toronto, there's like these dispensaries that are like kind of illegal, but kind of not because it's gonna be legal, so the cops don't do anything, which is such a weird fucking thing to be in. But they still get like raided by like SWAT teams all the time, even though they're gonna be legal. It's gonna be legal in like a few months, which is so weird. I'm trying to think of like what's that similar to because it's so baffling. I don't know. That is weird though. I don't know. That is weed though. Obviously, don't smoke and drive. Don't be a weirdo and make weed the only thing that you have going for you because that's weird and that's when bad things happen. Because we all know those kids in high school, and they're all in jail now. Okay. Are you vegan or veggie? And if so, was it hard to cut certain things out to do that? This is a good question. I'm I guess, vegetarian. Slowly becoming a vegan. I still fuck up sometimes. Like if I'm fucked up and I have like a poutine somewhere or a piece of pizza, that's like cheese and stuff and milk and like eggs sometimes. But very, very rare. I'm trying like my hardest. Only like sometimes, mostly this when I'm like fucking drunk, because I'm an idiot. And be like, it's fine. You also have a piece of pizza. Also have a piece of pizza. Also have a slice. Also have a slice, my guy. But other than that, pretty much, I try my hardest to like not have any animal byproducts. And the hardest thing for me, to cut out was is cheese. It's so hard to cut out because if there's a vegetarian dish somewhere or a vegetable option, it's always just like fucking cheese everywhere. It's like if I'm at a restaurant, their vegetarian option will be a grilled cheese, and I'm like, okay, so I guess that's what I'm eating, either that or a side salad. Cool. So cheese is tough, and like eggs and like baked goods and shit. But like luckily in Toronto, it's I'm like really lucky because like there's so many vegan spots and everything. So I don't know, it's cool. Like honestly, when people talk about this shit, like people who are really preachy about I get it because like animal welfare and like the animals on welfare, animals like the well-being of animals is so important to me, and it should be to everybody. So like even if you're trying just at least one day a week to just be like, I'm gonna not have meat today, that's fucking sick. Like if that's the best you can do, good, that's awesome. If you can do 2 days a week, even better. If you can do all days, that's rad. You know, at least when people at least try, that makes me happy. If people who are just like make jokes about it and be like, I can never do that. I need my meat. I need my fucking cow. I need my cow on my plate, and I need my fucking eggs and shit. And I need my bacon, and I need it now. And I can never be a vegetarian ever. I need it. Like you could do it. You 100% could do it. You have done it. When you were a baby, what were you eating? Baby food. Mashed carrots. You've done it. When you were younger. When you were a baby. If you could do it when you were a baby, you can do it when you're 29. I don't know. It's weird. As long as you're trying, that's great. Also, she has a bonus question. What are your thoughts on hot dogs being both sandwiches and tacos? First off, they're neither. They're hot dogs. I'm not going to call a hot dog a sandwich. And I'm not going to call it a taco because it's not a taco. Does it have taco seasoning in it? No? Not a taco. Is there two separate pieces of bread holding it together? No. If anything, it's an open-faced sandwich because it's one single piece of bread. It's not even bread, it's a bun. Even though buns are bread, but they're not. It's not a sandwich. It's not a taco. It's a fucking hot dog, my guy. Hot dog. Warm puppy. What is your middle name? That's what you want? No, I don't have a middle name. Are you ever coming to the UK? I want to go to the UK so bad. Shauna Pentony asked that. And also Ellie asked the one before that. Sorry. I really want to go to the UK. I've never been to that side of the planet. And I really want to. Me and Jenna really want to go to Paris, which is in France, but it's still on that side. It's in England. Right? Oh my god, I'm such a fucking idiot. I don't even know geography that well. I'm so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I'm gonna get so many fucking hate tweets. Fuck it, who cares? I don't have to take geography class anymore. I'm an adult. I can Google it. Maybe I should. I'm gonna Google it. Where the fuck is... Europe is what I meant. Europe, sorry. Europe. Europe and England. You know, I'm tired. Shut up. It's in Europe. Fuck, I'm gonna get so many fucking hate messages about that. Okay, I'm sorry. Fuck it. It's in Europe. I know it's not UK, but I really want to go there one day. So yeah, for sure. I really want to, and I want to do like a show there. Maybe if there's enough people there, that'd be fucking sick. But we'll see. We shall see. Fuck, I'm such an idiot. I wish I never. Oops. I wish I never answered that question. What are we at now? 40. Yeah, I guess we'll finish it up. Sorry if I didn't get to your question. Yeah, that's 45 minutes. That's usually where I like to cut it off, I guess. Maybe we should cover one more topic? I don't know. I'm feeling pretty funny. I don't know. Was there one thing that I wanted to talk about? Yes, there was, I think. Fuck. I swear to God. Oh, no. Was that one? Oh my God. This is the worst podcast ever. Oh, yeah. Did I talk about this? Did I talk about old commercials? Like old movie trailers? Did I talk about that yet? I'm going to go through my notes, but I don't think I did. Old movie trailers. No, I didn't. Okay. Old movie trailers. Have I talked about this? Fuck, man. I talk about too many things. Like, I was looking up Casper. You know Casper, the friendly ghost? Great movies. There was a movie that, I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was like, I want to look up that movie. And I did. And I was on the IMDb page of the Casper movie. It was like Casper, A Ghostly Beginning or some shit. And it was a movie I watched all the fucking time as a kid. And the trailer was on the IMDb page. And I watched it, and I was like, I don't know how we got away with like movie trailers and shit. They were so bad. It was like, Casper is back with a grand journey you will never believe. With brand new friends and 2 new ghosts. You will be spooked and you will laugh like never before. We're introducing actor Kyle fucking James. He is a lovable child thrown into the world of ghostly mishaps. See what happens when this small town boy meets a fucking ghost. And the 3D effects were so shitty, and it didn't explain the plot. It didn't say what we were getting in for, like what's in store for us if we're gonna go buy a ticket to see the movie. There's like, new Casper movie, fucking buy tickets, or else I will spook you forever. Goodbye. I don't know how we got away with that shit. Coming soon to own on DVD or VHS. Fern Gully. You ever seen a fairy in a fucking movie? Oh, get ready. A whole world is in peril. When it was the same guy, 100% the same guy who did all these, 100% the same guy he sat in a fucking booth all day and night, like tied up to a chair or something, because there were so many movies back then, and they were just like, do it, read the script, and he was like, listen, man, I don't want to. It really hurts my throat, and I don't think I can do another one. And they'll, like, shoot him in the leg, and he'd be like, okay, fuck. Fern Gully. Fern Gully 2. The fucking Cove of Dreams. Watch what happens when a bear eats their fairy from the first movie. Coming soon to own on VHS. Was that good? Was that fine? Do it again. No, I'm done, okay? I can't do this anymore. And they shoot his other leg, and he's like, Fern Gully 3. There's a third one already. Fern Gully 3. I was just shot in the leg. I can't believe this is my life. Someone, if you're watching this movie trailer, please call 911. My name is Carl Smith. I've been held captive for 20 years, and I keep reading these fucking scripts for these animated movies coming soon to own on VHS. Oh my god, that's so funny. Coming soon to own on VHS is 100% is gonna be the title of the podcast. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god, it was the same guy. Oh man. Trailers are great now these days. Trailers, any movie, I want to see every movie now because trailers have just gotten so good. Like the trailer for this movie Open House on Netflix, starring the guy from 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why. It's like a horror movie on Netflix, and I watched the trailer and I was like, fuck, this movie looks fucking awesome. And I watched it, and holy shit, was it the worst movie I've ever seen. Did I just have a stroke? It was the worst movie I've ever seen. And I was bummed, because I was like, they made the shit out of that trailer. Because obviously they put all the scary parts, or not scary, they made it scarier in the trailer somehow. It just made it way sicker. And like trailers for like Marvel movies, you're like, fuck, dude, like you just get boners like watching trailers, and you're not even, it's just like nothing sexual about it, you're just like excited. It's like, fuck, I want to watch this movie now. Jesus. You know, just a non-sexual cinematic boner. That happens when you see a good trailer. It's crazy. And I think I'll end it on that. Thank you so much for listening to episode 13. This was a really fun episode. Thank you so much, again, for listening. You guys are the best. Please like and review the podcast on iTunes. It really helps out a lot and gets the podcast out there. And you have no idea. It really does help out. And just share the podcast, tweet it, tell your friends about it, post it on Instagram, all that stuff, you know, because it's fun, you know, get it out there. We got to grow in the family. Yeah, it means a lot when you guys share it and stuff, and I pretty much see all of it. So thank you so much. It's really, really rad. You guys are fucking sick. And keep fucking kick flipping. And this podcast is coming soon to own on VHS. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Very, really good. Just search it on YouTube. Subscribe to it. If you want to watch me do this shit, if you want to watch me cough and drink coffee and laugh a lot in my fucking kitchen, then yeah, that's the YouTube channel for you. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Curtis Connor. Watch my new video, youtube.com/Curtis Connor. That's it. Thanks so much. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Peace out.